time for baseball under the Tropicana Field Dome in St. Pete. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Tampa Bay Rays. A big-time arm and a power bat. Should be fun. First pitch is next. Gene Segura is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Owen Dickinson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kiermaier on the run. And that's the second out of the inning. Paul Goldschmidt gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Ball one. 2 out, nobody on. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. In the air to straightaway right. After it is Dickerson. And that ends the inning. Kevin Kiermaier comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rays, center fielder, Kevin.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Lamb fields it cleanly, but the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
The shortstop, Addison Russell.
Addison Russell is at the plate now, and he takes a called strike. Tanaka into his motion. 0-1 pitch on its way. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a little blooper to center. Pollard over to his left. And he makes the catch for the second out. Corey Dickerson gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Yeah, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Hit down the line at first. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A.J. Pollock makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Center fielder, number 11, A.J.
Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Hot shot to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Standing in, Brian McCann, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Just hung in there on that one. Archer steps into his windup. Here's the 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Batting sixth, third baseman.
Line toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. Coming to the plate now, Kurt Sweeney, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one will get this one. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier giving chase. 2 down. Yasmani Tomas gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. And that misses inside 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Hit in the air to left field. On the move is Braun. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ryan Braun strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Left fielder, Ryan Braun.
Into the seats, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. High pop-up. Segura is there for it. 1 out. Scooter Gennett ready to take his first cuts here.
Scooter Gennett.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays' second baseman at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Gennett's going to turn for second. And he is in there safely with their first hit so far, a 1-out double. Steve Pearce steps into the box. Line drive to left. Tomas is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. James Loney, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. A scoop with the bare hand. It's there, and he's out.
Oh, what a play.
Phil Gosselin steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
And you know, he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he's set down, 1 away. Gene Segura will get his second shot at it now. He was called out on strikes to open up the ball game.
And they fooled him with the changeup in his last at-bat. I got to believe you go after him again with that changeup.
Right there for strike 1. That misses. 1-1 the count now to the Arizona shortstop. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Skied into straightaway right. Dickerson's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box, Owen Dickinson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Archer gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. Third inning, no score to this point. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. I mean, his mechanics have called the cab and left the ballpark.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Ball 2.
Yeah, 2 straight fastballs in on the hands. They haven't produced a strikeout. So now 2-2. You've got a few options here.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that. Evan Longoria digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Low with the splitter, ball 1. Grounder down the line at third. Lamb ranges to his left. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. In now, Hank Conger. They'll swing it from the left side right here.
And now he's hitting left-handed where he's a lot more comfortable over his career. Tends to make better contact from the left side, so I think he's happy to be over there.
Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tap fouled at home plate. And another foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground up the middle. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Kevin Kiermaier will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Kiermaier.
And that misses, ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. He pulls this one into right. Dickinson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. A.J. Pollock is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is.
A.J. Pollock.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian McCann. He drew a walk his first time up. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 tough sliders there back-to-back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Jake Lamb will dig in. He singled his first time around. Archer comes set. First pitch on its way. Out in front of it, strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he falls behind. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Longoria's got it for out number 2. Kurt Sweeney is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Sweeney.
Hot shot down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. No runs, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Addison Russell is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Dickinson shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Corey Dickerson stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Dickerson.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. One and 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Sinker. 3-2 now. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Dickinson sprinting after it. But this will land foul shy of the wall. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. He's set and the pitch. Ryan Braun is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Second baseman, number 2.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Tomas comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Steve Pearce gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Hard hit at third. Fielded cleanly, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yusmani Tomas heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike two. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike three called anyway, and that's out number one.
Second baseman,
Phil Gosselin comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And that misses, 2-1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Gene Segura will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Hard hit ball to second. Jeanette is there. Throw on to Loney will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. James Loney will start things out here for the Rays, to be followed on deck by Evan Longoria.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Dickinson is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. At the plate, Evan Longoria. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Longoria.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Hot shot on the ground is short. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out.
Up next for Tampa Bay,
Hank Conger stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I think that's been his best pitch so far in this game. Guys just haven't been all that close to him.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. To his right, Gosselin. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Owen Dickinson will walk toward the plate as he'll lead things off here in the Arizona 6th inning.
Owen Dickinson.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding so far.
Popped high in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
First baseman number 4.
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line driver right back up the middle.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
And he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Kiermaier. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. A.J. Pollock will get his third shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous two trips. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Longoria is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Kevin Kiermaier will lead things off as the Rays look to get something going in their half of the sixth.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Two and 0 now. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Moving under it, Pollock. One away. Addison Russell will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a cold strike two.
Down 0-2 after two great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. One out, nobody on. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Russell is retired, 2 down now. Corey Dickerson stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Brian McCann will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Expecting the ball to be pulled quite possibly. It looks like the outfielders will shift to the right now. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Kiermaier has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Jake Lamb will stand in. He's singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. And a fastball just misses for ball one. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a cold strike two. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Kiermaier. He can't get there as it falls in. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. Kurt Sweeney digs in looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Chopped foul right at home plate. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Kiermaier is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Yasmani Tomas will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And he lays off there 1-0. Hit hard towards center. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Phil Gosselin will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
And now it looks like he's really trying to aim the ball out there because he's having an awful hard time making it go where he wants it to.
And that's over. 3-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Ryan Braun, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Goldschmidt in foul ground. No problem here. 1 away. Scooter Gennett steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Low with the splitter. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. Drilled to first. And he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line. So a big moment here, and standing in, Steve Pearce. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and striding in is the first baseman, James Loney. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Hard hit to first. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Gene Segura will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
On to first, and it's dropped. Owen Dickinson comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Around third and being waved on home. The relay, and he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. A.J. Pollock steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kiermaier giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Brian McCann will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Your attention, please. Now
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Grounded to first. Throw will go to Russell covering at second, and the inning is over. Evan Longoria will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if he can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gosselin is right there. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Hank Conger will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. Another one sent foul. Tanaka sets his sights. 0-2 pitch on its way. Hit softly on the ground to first. The tag, and he is out. Kevin Kiermaier will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least one across before the ninth.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Pollard is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Jake Lamb, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Ripped on the ground to first. And Loney will take this one to the bag himself for the out. Kurt Sweeney will stand in. He flew out his last time up. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. And there's the first strike. 2-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Sent out to straightaway center field. Kiermaier waits on it. 2 gone. Yasmani Tomas gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Popped up. Loney is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Addison Russell will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
The shortstop, number 50.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, this guy has done a pretty good job of being effectively wild. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to about 60% of the batters he's faced. But look at where he's sitting right now. Excellent.
Tanaka gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. Turned on down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Corey Dickerson stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Dylan Betances is on now.
The Diamondbacks. Number
First pitch coming. Here it is. Cutter runs outside. Ball 1. Nobody out. Runner on first. Lined hard toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from first crosses the plate. So striding in, Ryan Braun, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ball 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The runner in scoring position with none out. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. So there's ball 4. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well.
The second baseman, number 2. Scooter.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Trying to hold the lead. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Tying and winning runs are on here with nobody out. Lifted the other way to left center. And he will make the difficult catch out there as the runner will tag, but that could have been much worse.
Nice.
And the run will score from third on the sacrifice fly, and we are tied here in the late inning. Steve Pearce comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. James Loney has a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And McCann can't get a glove on that one. It's by him to the backstop. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Swing and a liner, but foul. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Tomas is in now as he gloves it for the third out of the inning. Phil Gosselin stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Denny Farquhar will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frames. Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats. Now the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Loney has room in foul territory and taken it out there for the first out. Now at the plate, Gene Segura. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Right fielder, Owen.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. Throw on Deloney is in time for the third out. Evan Longoria strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Third baseman, Evan.
Daniel Hudson will come on here to start the home 10. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And the check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. First delivery to him on the way. Popped up. Gosselin is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Kevin Kiermaier will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Paul Goldschmidt comes to the plate as the leadoff man here in the 11th inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Braun has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. A.J. Pollock struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. There to take it in is Loney now for route number 2. Brian McCann gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. fouled off into the seats behind first. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's a high pop-up. Conger has a play. And the inning is over. Addison Russell brings his bat to the plate now to get the bottom of the 11th underway. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And there's ball 1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Swinging a soft liner. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Corey Dickerson tripled homer run last time through, so let's see what he's got in store this time. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, on his way to second now. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only 1 away. Ryan Braun stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Grounded to third. Lamb comes up with it. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Scooter Gennett earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. The 2-1 on its way. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Tomas is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Jake Lamb steps in to begin the inning.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, third baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dickerson has a beat on it. 1 down. Kurt Sweeney will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat.
Sweeney
Swung on and missed for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2. Now a ball hit down the line in the air. This has a chance, and oh, it's high off the foul pole for a home run.
The left fielder, number 24, Yasmani Tomas.
So a solo shot down the line in left. His first homer here in the series. And the Diamondbacks forge ahead. It's now 3-2. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Heading out toward shallow right. Dickerson moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Phil Gosselin will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way under.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Steve Pearce has They'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Tyler Clippard.
For Arizona.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Good hard splitter, but it misses 2-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Pollard is there. He's got it 1 away. Evan Longoria ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. That nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Segura for 1. Back to first, a double play. And with that, the ball game is over. And guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly did that. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason, but this was one they
Now from Chase Field in the capital city of Phoenix, Arizona, MLB The Show is on the air. It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. De La Rosa gets the sign. Here it is on 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Even though this night's only 3 pitches old, already we're seeing some disagreement on the strike zone.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he is going to have extra bases to start the evening. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Addison Russell is in now, looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ballgame.
Yeah, it's really important to have a productive at-bat right here. You know, it's such a big deal to jump on a team early, especially when you're on the road.
Corey Dickerson steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Hard hit at third. One there. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Ryan Braun gets his first shot now, trying to cash in with a runner at third and 2 gone. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and striding in is the first baseman, James Loney. And he lays off there, 1-0. That misses, 2-0.
A couple of tight pitches here to start this at bat. You can't really say you're getting squeezed, but he's not really getting any help either.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peralta's under it, and that ends the inning. Gene Segura comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
Out in front of it, strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And taken in out there for the first out. Digging in, Owen Dickinson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Dickinson.
And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. To short. On to first, and there were 2 down. David Peralta gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Evan Longoria makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Dickinson giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he is in there safely as he starts the second with a double. Stepping up to the plate, Scooter Gennett, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Outside it's 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. No one out with a runner at second. Line toward right center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. On his way home is Longoria. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game, and he will pull into second with an RBI double. De La Rosa pauses. Here's the first pitch. This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Jake Odorizzi stands in. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Shows bunt as he gets this one down. A quick out number 1. Kevin Kiermaier will try again here. He doubled to kick off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first.
And it was a nice at-bat too, Matty. He looked really, really comfortable up there.
Too low, 1-0. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Dickinson. 2 gone. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Addison Russell is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Popped up. Gosselin is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Paul Goldschmidt, and they'll need him to get something going here.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And that misses ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike. That's a ball.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. This is line to left, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. A.J. Pollock ready to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Kiermaier to the track. A leap, but he can't get it. It's off the wall. And he is in there. Brian McCann comes forward with 2 men in scoring position, so he'll look to make this a one-run game with a base hit here. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Shot back up the middle. That's in there. Base hit. In to score the runner from third. And the second runner will stop at third, and they're at the corners now with nobody out. Jake Lamb will get his first opportunity now. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. That's lifted the other way out to left. Braun has it in his tracks, and that's the first out of the inning. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Phil Gosselin will get his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses inside 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes Dickerson. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So striding in, Ruby De La Rosa as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. In there for strike 1. Drops one down here and he'll try to beat it out. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. So stepping in, Gene Segura, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And a high strike there, 0-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Calling for it, Dickerson. And the inning is over. Corey Dickerson is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Not close. It's 2-0. Hot shot down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. In now, Ryan Braun. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Into the box, James Loney. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And McCann can't get a glove on that one. It's by him to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Peralta has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's safe. Evan Longoria comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here!
Up next for Tampa Bay, second baseman.
A 3-run homer for Evan Longoria. His first homer here in the series as they open it up to 6-2 now. Peralta comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. De La Rosa sets his sights. First pitch on its way. Popped high in the air. And this will be taken in there by McCann, and that ends the inning. Owen Dickinson digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Dickerson on the move. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. This is in the air out to left field. Braun has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. David Peralta is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Inside here with the cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him. High with the split-fingered fastball there. 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Braun on the run. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Just foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Sent out to straightaway center field. Kiermaier has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Jake Odorizzi is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting,
Kevin Kiermaier will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Sent on the ground out to second. Gosselin fields it cleanly on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
the batter, shortstop.
Addison Russell steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Shot foul over towards the coaching box. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 2-2 now with 2 away and the bases empty. And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Pollard is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. A.J. Pollard is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Here in the 4th. Center fielder.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. And he'll just watch the splitter here. 2-1.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Here's a swing and a miss at the hard splitter, even at 2. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Dickerson going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. At the plate, Brian McCann. He reached on a single in his first try.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. A runner at second, nobody out. Another one sent foul. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Oh, and McCann gets into one here as he sends it high in the air and deep to right. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. One gone. Jake Lamb is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Under it, Jeanette, and there are two away now. Phil Gosselin will dig in. He singled his first time around. Odorizzi comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Ball one. One and one. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. Conger's tag will not be in time. He's safe at the plate. Ruby De La Rosa steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Ross Godwin will look for some two outs.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with two outs.
Conger has a play, and that retires the side. Aldo Cortez is going to take number 9. Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Dickerson. He singled his last time up. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, as it is now 7-3. Skied into straightaway right. Dickinson has a beat on it. He's got it one away. James Loney digs in with one run in and one gone in the inning. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first is Loney on his way to second now. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double. Runner in scoring position at second with one away. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Number 2.
Scooter Jeanette will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Into the seats, 0-1. 7 runs on 12 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Line drive to left. Oh, and he misses it. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's an 8-3 ball game. Hank Conger will stand in. He's singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Pollock moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. The relay, and he is in there. Jake Odorizzi gets a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone.
Well, you know, some pitchers flat out just don't like to go up there and swing it, and I get it. Most of them can't hit at all. But, hey, this is an opportunity right here to help your own cause.
0-1, here's the pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Fly ball out toward left center field. Pollock on the run, and that's the 3rd out. Leading off the inning, Gene Segura, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And the first baseman can't get there. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single. Owen Dickinson will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. David Peralta will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Kiermaier on the run. Makes the play, 1 away. And he's safe. So 1 out here with runners at first and third. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
And right about now, you got to know as a hitter that you're going to see a heavy dose of that splitter. That's a good take up there to get ahead.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. This is lifted out to left. Braun giving chase. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. A.J. Pollock steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up. Inside with a first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there, 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Kevin Kiermaier makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Dominic Leone will take over on the mound. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And it's quickly 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Addison Russell will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Addison Russell.
Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
That might have been the old butcher boy play there. Third baseman, they hate that one.
Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Corey Dickerson ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
The left fielder, number 8,
Ryan Braun is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Runners are at first and second with one away. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And this hole he's digging on the mound, it's all his doing. He's got to be able to find the strike zone.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay 6th. And striding in is the first baseman, James Loney. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Brian McCann will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Abraham Perez will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th. In tied at 93, ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. Bouncer down the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. Dickerson is there, and he'll bring this one in. Jake Lamb will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Sweeney will move into the on-deck circle now.
Number 50, Kurt Sweeney.
Check to swing there and pops this one up. And no one will get this one. 1 out, nobody on. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Grounder down the line at third. And that's through for a hit. Phil Gosselin will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, that grounder got him. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
And let's see now.
Dominic Leone will come on as he's newly into the ballgame. Yasmani Tomas will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Eddie Gamboa will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are 2 on with only 1 away. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. First and second now, 1 man out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Again, he sends it out of play. Hit the other way out toward right field. Dickerson's there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Gene Segura stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Russell has it. The underhanded flip. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Andrew Chafin is on to pitch now.
Pitching for the Diamondbacks.
So coming to the plate, Evan Longoria. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing.
And, you know, that's the toughest one to get in a cycle, but you can bet that he's going to try to stretch any double into a triple if he gets any chance at all.
Longoria will take the turn and head for second now. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game. Scooter Gennett steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around. A scoop with the bare hand. It's late. He's safe.
Oh, love the effort, though.
Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning. Hank Conger swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Eddie Gamboa will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. Steve Pearce will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Peralta. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the one run will be allowed to score. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Addison Russell comes to the plate with the bases juiced, and it seems a big hit here could really put this one out of reach.
And pretty much any glimmer of hope for those guys in the field would have to be gone if he comes through with a big knock right here.
Bases are loaded here, one man out. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Grounded to third. The tag, and he is out.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the...
Cody Anderson will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Leading off the inning, Owen Dickinson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Drilled to the left side. Longoria's there. No problem here, 1 away. David Peralta will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Turned on down the line. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Braun over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping into the box, A.J. Pollard. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit to short. Russell's got it. Flips it underhand. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Ryan Braun comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. Hard hit towards center. Pollard patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Stepping in, James Loney. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Richard Ross will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Peralta is under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Evan Longoria. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Standing in, Scooter Gennett. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. Logan Forsythe will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Hit down the third base line, but this is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Runner on first with 2 away. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Pollard is going to get there. Pollard is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Brian McCann digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, catcher Ryan.
Rounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Kurt Sweeney is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
Sweeney.
And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2. Now just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Full count. 3-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Second baseman
Phil Gosselin comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
And I'll tell you what, he's keeping himself pretty composed for a guy that's seen that strike zone keep shrinking on him.
Taken high and deep to right. Dickerson going back on it, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Andrew Chafin will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Chris Owings will be called on to pinch hit now. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is Dickerson. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. That nibbled the corner there but missed. 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Braun. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double. Gene Segura comes forward now, and he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run standing behind him in the on-deck circle. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. Owen Dickinson strides in, grounded out his last time through.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Steve Geltz will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning. Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
The batter,
David Peralta steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series. And just like that, this ball game is... Paul Goldschmidt is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. This is skied out toward right. Dickerson moves over. Dickerson is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Clifford will enter now to start the
pitching for the Diamondbacks.
Hank Conger will stand in to lead things off here in what's now a brand new ball game. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Steve Geltz steps into the box. Brandon Geyer will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5. Brandon Geyer.
Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a rocket to third. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. Kevin Kiermaier digs in here. 3 hits, including a double to this point. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Ground ball right side. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, the inning comes to a close. Brad Boxberger comes on now, trying to keep this ball game tied. Now in the box, A.J. Pollock. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. Nipped the corner. 2-2. to short, hit hard. Gloved by Russell. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Brian McCann will step in. A ground-out victim his last time. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Kiermaier comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kurt Sweeney. He drew a walk his first time up. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Chopped foul right at home plate. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. To 2-2 now.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Now he scales the wall here, and my goodness, he came down with it. An incredible. Now at the plate, Addison Russell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Right, it was a good changeup that got him last time, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to work that off-speed stuff right back into their game plan here.
Peralta is there to put this one away, and it's a very quick start to extra frames. 1 pitch and 1 out. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to first, and it's a very quick start to the 10th. Already 2 away here. Ryan Braun digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he was right on the off-speed stuff and hit it well, but just didn't have any luck. It's going to be interesting to see if they stay with more fastballs right here.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make them swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Squared that one up just a little late. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Phil Gosselin. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Line toward the gap in left center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. The pitcher, Tyler Clippard, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Wellington Castillo will get the call here as he'll hit.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Here's a high pop-up. Russell is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Gene Segura digs in, and he'll try to improve on a 1-for-5 effort thus far. And now the infield shifts into a bunt prevent formation. No surprise with the speed that's at the plate.
Yeah, and you know, guys, the difference between a 2-for-6 and a 1-for-6 is a big deal. So let's see what he can do here.
And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. Into the box now, Owen Dickinson. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And their dream season continues. They walk off a winner. And with it, it's on to the NLCS. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. For the victorious Diamondbacks, 10 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Rays, 9 runs on 19 hits, 3 errors. They left 11 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Tyler Clippard. The loss goes to Brad Boxberger.